Hi, I'm Emma, and I'm going to be a CIT this year at Camp Potawatomi, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to do at camp. Make friendship bracelets. First and most important thing for you to do is to get your string. Now, I have a lot of string, but that's just because I love making friendship bracelets. But I recommend, if this is your first time ever making them, 2 or 3 maximum. This one is 4, and so this is a little bit more advanced, but not very much. But this one, on the other hand, it is 7 or 8, and it takes a very long time to do. Alright, so I got my 3 colors chosen, and so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to line up all of the tips, so you can see that they're all together, and then I drag it all of them down together, and I measure out usually an 1.5 length. It matters on how long the person's wrist is. If you're making it for someone who has a smaller wrist, you're going to need less. Someone who has a bigger wrist, you're going to need a little bit more. So that's usually the hardest part for me, is figuring out how much I'm going to need. But I can always use around an 1.5 arms. Just that's a good baseline. So as soon as you got all of that measured out, you're going to cut them just like that, and then you can save the rest of your string for later. And so now you're going to put your string, and you're going to make a loop around your finger, just like this. So it would be like that. And then you're going to line it up so everything is halfway across from each other. So you're going to take that loop, you're going to have it around your finger like this. You're going to make an X, pull it under, go through the hole. So you see through the hole just like that. Gonna pull through the hole. Make sure all the strings go in the same direction. Alright. Make sure your finger is on it so you don't lose the hole. You're gonna do that knot one more time. So make sure you're doing it. Let's see. Okay. Doing the X. Going through. Make sure your finger is in the hole. Pull up. There it is. So now we got our start. That's how we're going to start our bracelets. For making the bracelets, I highly recommend getting a clipboard with the little attaches like here. If you do not have a clipboard, that's totally fine. Make sure you get some tape, and then you can tape down where the hole is, and then you can just lay it out like that. If you do have a clipboard, the way I do it is I slide the hole through, and then I take the other piece of the string, put it through the hole, just like that, and then, let's see, pull it through, and then tighten it up, and now you're not going to go anywhere. And I think that's the best way to do it. That way you can just lean your clipboard up against something and just start working. So now we're ready to start making the bracelet. Alright, so the first thing I did is I took my first 2 colors away. Those are the only 2 we're going to need at this moment. So the first color is going to be the pink, and the second color is going to be the orange. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold this orange color tight, just in a straight line, and we're going to take this pink, cross it over, I hold it like that with my thumb, and it's going to make a 4. So the 4 is like right here. Alright, so we're going to make that 4. We're going to cross over this pink underneath the orange. So you see how now we have that little line right there. We're going to let go. We're going to pull, and we're going to pull up. So now we have just a little knot right there. And we're going to do it one more time with this color. So I got my 4 with my thumb, crossed over. Now it's through. We have that little squiggle. Pull up and in. Alright, so now we're done with this orange. We're going to move on to the gray. So now we're going to do the same thing with the 4. squiggle, pull up. Alright, one more time. Just gonna do this one real fast. Pull up, and there we go. I just finished my first row. So you can see that there's this little thing of pink right here, and that was my first row. So now I'm gonna do the next color, which is gonna be orange, because the leftmost string is gonna be always the color of the next row. And so that one's gonna be orange for me. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before with the pink and the orange, but it's gonna be orange and gray. So I'm gonna do, hold the gray tight, make the 4, over, through, got my little squiggle going, see right there, and then pull up. And I'm gonna do this for the rest of the row. Make sure you do it twice per second string. I just finished my orange row. And so you see how it, now there's a pink and now there's an orange one. Alright, and so now you would do the same thing with the third color, which would be the gray. And so I'm going to do this off camera, but you just keep following the order. So after you finish the gray row, and it would be over on the right, you're going to start with the pink, then you're going to do orange, then you're going to do gray again, then you're going to do pink and orange. And you're just going to keep repeating that all the way down. Once you get it to your desired length, go take it off of your clipboard, take the tape off, and go tie it on a friend's wrist. Can't wait to do this with you guys this summer.